They call me the king. They call me the king. I put it down for the crown, so believe that you gon' bow down to me. They call me the king.
What's good, YouTube? That 182 here, back again, once again, and today, people, today I am hyped and I am proud to bring you episode 1 of our brand new Let's Play here on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, even though the screen says Soul Silver, trust me, have faith in me when I tell you this is our Pokemon Storm Silver EGGLOCKE. I am so hyped. It's been so long since we've done EGGLOCKE here on the channel, and if you're not sure what an EGGLOCKE is, hold tight, don't worry, I will explain it in detail in just a moment. But if you guys are just as hyped as I am, and of course if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, I don't know how you could not be as hyped as I am. You can just feel the energy coming off of me. But if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, and of course if you're hyped, make sure you smash that like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now, for our first time viewers out there who might be new members of the Nappy Nation, you might be considering joining the Nappy Nation, I'd like to introduce myself and say hello. How you doing? My name is Nappy. I am loud, I am boisterous, I make jokes. Some of them might be vulgar, some of them might not be child friendly or appropriate, but trust me, at the end of the day, we have fun here, and I guarantee you will enjoy yourself as well. But if that's not for you, if that's not what you're interested in when you're watching Pokemon, then by all means, I'm sure there are other people on YouTube, other content creators that can suit your needs better than I can. And it's unfortunate that this intro is restarting, so I'm gonna go ahead without any further ado. Hey, stop resetting. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this one right here. I'm so incredibly, you guys don't even know, like, just look. That might be exaggerated just a little bit, but I'm so hyped and ready for this. You guys don't know how long I've been planning this. You don't understand. From the moment the video starts until the very end, so much blood, sweat, and tears. Maybe not actually blood, sweat, or tears, but a lot of stress and a lot of energy and a lot of just everything I've got has gone into this project. So I sincerely hope that you guys are hyped and ready to go with this. We don't need any information. We already know what we doing. I guess at this hour. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to Sacred Gold or Storm Silver, a hack with an expansion of features. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know. Oh yeah? Let me show you a native Pokemon. Come on now, Oak, we know this! We've known this since before you were— actually, no, I can't say that. I was gonna say since before you were programmed, but he was the first nigga in the whole goddamn game. The Johto and Kanto regions were known for having only a fraction of the Pokemon within its borders, but large-scale migration has brought a great variety to the region's fauna. There are new challenges awaiting you, a great amount of differences in how you'll raise your Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Why don't you please tell me? I'm a man, nigga. That's what I am. So you're a boy then. Yes. Please tell me your name. Hey, I don't got time for this guy. I can't put speed up on. I could have put the speed up on, couldn't I? Because it was a new game. But either way, we're going to go ahead and fill it out. Nappy, all caps. Let's go, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Your name is Nappy. Yes. Nappy, are you ready? Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Let's go to the world of Pokemon. I'll see you later. If you ever want to find out some of the changes, check the documents that should have come with your game. Most, if not all, information you need should be contained in there somewhere, but play as you like, for you might enjoy playing the unknown. Either way, be sure to have fun. That's from Drayano himself. Drayano is the creator of this game. He, in my opinion, is one of the most well-known ROM hack creators because his ROM hacks are so well made. So, if you guys aren't familiar with how Storm Silver works, like I said, it's a really popular ROM hack. Basically, all they did, the story, the game itself hasn't changed. Everything that you know about 2nd gen or in turn 4, which instance is the remake, has not changed. What has changed about the game is wild Pokemon. Like he said, other Pokemon from other regions have migrated here. There are different movesets, different level up movesets. Essentially, the game has been made to be harder and more difficult than the original Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Gold and Silver versions were intended to be. So now, every battle that you come up against is like a Wi-Fi battle. It's like you're playing against someone who knows what they're doing. The computer's not going to spam Tail Whip 6 times in a row. The computer's going to try and predict what you go for. The computer's going to go for what's super effective on you, and they're going to pull out all the stops. You're going to encounter Pokemon who have moves that you'll be like, what? I didn't even know he got that move. He may not actually get that move. I said actually twice. He may not actually get that move in a regular Pokemon game, but because it's straight on a ROM hack, he does. There are certain abilities that have been changed in the game as well. Like I know, for example, in I think they might have it in this one as well. Metang gets Levitate in this game. Metang doesn't normally have Levitate. Typings have been changed too. Luxray is Electric Dark in this game. You know, they've finally given the Pokemon their appropriate typings. I think Electivire is Electric Fighting. Little things like that have been tweaked and changed. So, please make sure that you're up to date. Links to the documentation should be in the description. But again, I'll get into all that here in just a little bit. Just buckle up for the beginning of this video. I just want you all just to take it in and know and just realize what's about to happen. So, let's go ahead. Can we get a potion out the PC? Can we get a potion out the PC? Oh, we have a note from Lyra. What would you like to do? Oh no, wait. Can we read it? Let's read it. Adventure! Excited! I love Pokemon! Okay, Lyra. God damn. Why could I hear you through the mail? God damn. Yeah, our mom is hot as fuck. About time you woke up. Professor Elm wanted to see you. Here's your things. Oh shit. I hear JoJo has changed a lot in the last few years. You should be careful, Nappy. Here, take your running shoes along. Bam! They gave us running shoes. You'll probably want your bike and your music player as well, Nappy. And we get the bicycle, and I'm pretty sure they give us GB sounds. Yes, they give you GB sounds right off the bat. Now, traditionally in the 4th gen remakes, I'm pretty sure you don't get that until post-game in Celadon City. But again, these are a few changes that Drayano has made to the game. So now we have GB sounds, we get our bicycle right off the bat, we get our running shoes right off the bat, all this craziness. I'm sure you know how to use these. Oh, I hear Elm has a gift for you. Oh snap, what can Elm have? Oh snap, what can Elm have? Oh snap, I said oh snap. So let me do this right now. Let's go ahead and put the text speed on fast. And I think let's see what type of sexiness. Oh, never mind. Oh, they have a purple frame. Yes, please, thank you. They have a purple frame. Okay, so here we are in New Bark Town, and a fat-ass Meryl just ran into us. I really wish I could have recorded this during the day. You guys know I like to record with natural light on me, and probably episodes from here on out will be included that way. But today's been super duper busy, because I'm sure a lot of you guys know that the UCL is launching today, Ruby and Sapphire Soul Link with Shady launched today, Twit and Luke are visiting, just a whole lot of stuff's been going on. This is the first chance that I've actually gotten to record it, so we're doing what we can. Because since it sets the clock on my computer, normally in-game will be during the daytime as well. So not only will we have natural light streaming in down upon us, we'd actually have in-game light as well too. My thing is, where the hell did Lyra go? Where'd she go though? Where'd she go though? Hello? Hello? So this is the I don't know what voice I want to do from yet, because we haven't named him. I don't know what voice I want to do. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? That's not going to be his actual voice. Once we name our rival, then we'll have an actual voice for him. But until then, we're just going to act like we didn't see that. I'm sure that's what he would have wanted anyway. Oh my god! Hi, Nappy! I've been waiting for you to arrive. I've been curious about how Pokemon feel walking outside their Pokeballs. I was hoping I could have your help with the tests. Oh my god, someone's Skype calling me. Oh wait, JK, it's an email. Okay. Hey listen, I know a person named Mr. Pokemon who finds all sorts of crazy stuff. He says he has something, but we're so busy with our research. Like, can you pick it up for us so you can take one of the Pokemon in the machine? So he's directing us to take one of the Pokemon in the machine. What shall we pick? Touch a Pokeball to see what Pokemon's inside. Now, of course, we have our regular Johto starters. I'm going to go ahead and scoop up Totodile because Totodile is my favorite of the 3 Johto starters. It doesn't mean that I don't like Chikorita. It doesn't mean that I don't like Cyndaquil. It's just I love little Fred. Look at his little arms. You ever see him in 6th Gen? He's like, yeah. His little arms bounce back and forth. So we're going to go ahead and scoop up Fred right now. And Fred will be rolling with us just for today's episode. And again, stick with me until the end and you guys will find out. So I'm going to go ahead and nickname him Fred because that's what we name all of our Totodiles, Crocodiles, and Feraligators, because Crocodile looks like, with his little loincloth on, he looks like something straight out of the Flintstones. Like if you step on his foot, his mouth would open up and he'd be like a garbage can or some shit. So I called him Fred because Fred Flintstone, and it fits Feraligator in my opinion. But how do you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, like, you should heal it with this machine. It's just so easy to use. Just check my PC on my desk. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, Nappy. Okay, you shouldn't put so much faith in me all at once, okay? I'm just throwing it out there right now. Nappy, I want you to have these to help you with your task. You can call me a random task. Pokemon are weak in the beginning, but I said use a potion if you think yours is in danger. Oh, okay. Fuck out. Nigga, fuck out. So let's go ahead and check out little... Take it back. I take back everything I ever said ever.
Nappy! You got yourself a Pokemon! I gotta say, it's really cute! When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly! You should turn around and talk to it sometimes, too! Oh, that's right! Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya!
Don't you talk about my mama! Stupid bitch! Keep your marrow with you. Keep him away from my little Fred. So let's go ahead and check out Fred for what he's worth right now. We have a rash nature, which I think ups special defense and lower special attack. Or maybe up special attack and lower special defense. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's what it's something to do with special, I think. But again, as you can see, Fred's ability is Guts. Now, traditionally, Totodile does not get Guts. As a water type starter, he'll get what? Torrent, and his hidden ability is Sheer Force. But Drayano changed it in this game, he gets Guts, which honestly is amazing because I'm already knowing that something in this game is going to try and inflict us with a status ailment. So let's go ahead and show off Fred to our mama. Hey, yo, mama, look what I got, mama. Oh, Nappy, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you say. What kind of task? A random task. I see, that sounds a little difficult, but when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. Motherfucking Pokegear, knuckle. The Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear as it's often called, is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make a phone call too. Do you remember how? Yes. Don't tell me nothing. Just power on the Pokegear and touch the telephone button, okay? The names of the people you can call are automatically registered. Just select one to give him or her a call. Wow, I can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call! Okay, you done? I like how she asked, like, do you remember how to make a phone call? And we say yes, and she still gives us an explanation of how to make a fucking phone call. Okay, so our current objective, what we've been tasked with, is to head... Never mind. Wait 1 second. Oh my god, wait, exercise, physical, outdoors, I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. I ain't asked for your fucking number. I'll call you if anything comes up. Back inside, the sunlight's hurting my eyes and my skin. Alright, Route 29. So let's go ahead and skedaddle on out here. Now, of course, since it is an egg lock, that means that the lock portion comes from it being a Nuzlocke. Now, a lot of you guys already know what standard Nuzlocke rules are, and of course, if you guys forget in between episodes, or if you're brand new to this, they will of course be included in the description. But standard Nuzlocke rules are as follows. Number 1, you can only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter in every route or area. So for this route, which is what, Route 29 I think it said, Bidoof is our first encounter. Slow your roll! Nuzlocke rules don't actually activate until you're given Pokeballs, because it's not fair for me to have to run from this encounter when I don't even have a chance to capture it. See what I'm saying? So, you can only capture the first Pokemon that you encounter in every area. If it runs, if it faints, whatever happens to it and you're not able to capture it, that's it. It's donezo. You can't get anything else from there. If a Pokemon that's in your party, or you are a trainer of, I should say, faints, or well, I guess that's about it. I was gonna say faints or passes out. It is considered dead and must be boxed permanently or released. We're gonna box them permanently as like a memorial to our fallen comrades throughout the game. And then last but not least, what was the final rule for Nuzlocke? You must nickname all the Pokemon that you capture. As you can see, we've already started doing that with Fred our Totodile here. It's so that you form stronger emotional bonds, so that if anything, it gives us more of a reason to keep these little niggas alive. Not only are they helping us get through the game, they are defending us. They put their lives on the line. I don't care if you take a Dragon Ascent or a Mega Ray Quasar, your Totodile is dead. I'm just saying. Anyways, but like I said, those Nuzlocke rules aren't in effect just yet because we don't have Pokeballs. Now, like I said twice already, the egg portion of Egglocke will be explained a little bit later on here in the video. But I'm going to go ahead and speed up to get past this Bidoof here real quick. We're only going to be using speed up when it's absolute. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Get this off my screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're only going to be using speed up when it's absolutely necessary and important. Not all the time. Like I said, I just wanted to go ahead and get through Bidoof and get past all this beginning shit. It's not like the speed up button's going to be used constantly. Just... You know, it's not going to be anything crazy like that, and it absolutely definitely will not be used in any sort of pertinent battles, whether it be a gym leader, a rocket executive, a rival battle, Elite Four, etc, etc, etc. Really, most of the time, it's only ever going to be used in, like, adult situations where it's just like, oh my god, leave me alone, let me just get out of here. But, as they mentioned before, the game has changed around. It did change a few things, and certain Pokemon that aren't native to the Johto region have migrated, including one of them, perfect example, Bidoof. Bidoof migrated and made his little buck-toothed self all the way over here. I'm just going to run from the rest of them because we don't have Pokeballs yet, and there really is no point in us battling them or even wasting our time with them niggas. So let's make it... Excuse the fuck out of me.
You're a rookie trainer, right? Let me show you around. Follow me.
He actually makes me walk? I can't just follow you?
Oh, please, let me show you around. It won't take long, I promise.
There we go. I was about to say, I thought he showed us around.
This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all.
Okay. Why does he walk so much faster than we do? Should we be, like, young and lively and whatnot, and he's old as hell just scooting around?
This is a Pokemon Mart. They serve Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little farther, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house.
The game is telling me where to go, and the objective it gave me, oh my brain can't handle it. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go.
This is the sea, as you can see.
But
some Pokemon are found only in water.
Oh yeah? That nigga is gone, Jesus Christ. He got Yeezy Boosts or Jordans on or some shit.
And here's my house. As a reward for following me, take this old rod.
This is the sea, as you can see.
Simply toss that rod into the water and you'll have a chance of getting a bite.
Thanks, buddy. Means the world to me. So anyways, I'm going to go in here and heal my little Fred the Gator up. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon Center. Thank you so much. Heal my Pokemon. Now, the egg portion of an Egglocke is where you guys come into play. It is where you guys will actually help us out and help provide the content for our Let's Play here, because one of the reasons that everyone loves Egglocke so much, myself included, is that it is the ultimate form of interaction with you, the viewer watching at home. Because what happens in an Egglocke? All the regular Nuzlocke rules I already spoke about are still applied, but when you get your first encounter, or your gifted Pokemon, which BT dubs, I forgot to mention this earlier, gifted Pokemon don't count as your first encounter for that area or whatever, because the game is actually just giving it to you. It's not like your first Pokemon that you encounter or anything like that, but we'll go into that in detail when it actually happens a few episodes down the line. But any Pokemon that you receive in the game, whether it's gifted, first encounter, traded, whatever, you have to then take them to the PC here, and you have to swap it out for an egg, which contains Pokemon that will be generated by you guys completely at random. Our box is empty. We don't have any eggs. Now, we can't do an egg lock without eggs, right? So, as I said before, this is where you guys come in handy, because I will be including a tutorial on how to go ahead and properly gen eggs, and an email address and all the information will be included in the description so that you guys can generate the eggs and send them to me, and they will be placed in the game. And that means that you will have a chance to have your egg featured here on our Storm Silver EGGLOCKE. But like I was saying, any Pokemon that we get gifted, first encounters, or whatever, they're to be swapped out for an egg at random in the PC. So in turn, instead of me using Fred or Bidoof or whoever my first encounter for the area is, I'll go ahead and use Pokemon that you guys have sent in. Of course, we will have an unlimited amount of rare candies, because it's not fair for me to go ahead and get like a level 45 capture and swap it out for an egg, and then the egg hatches at level 1. That doesn't make any sense. So I'll then take the level 1 Pokemon that I hatched and level it up to the corresponding level of the Pokemon that I essentially traded it out for. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick tutorial on how to properly gen Pokemon eggs so that you can send them in and they will work properly. Even if you think you know how you gen eggs, please watch the tutorial and make sure that you do it correctly. If you do it wrong or send us eggs that aren't gen properly, they will not be used. So please make sure you watch the tutorial and you know exactly what's going on and what's happening, what's popping, what's cracking. Little mama, tell me what's happening. So make sure that you watch these tutorials so that you know what's going on. This series, our Storm Silver EGGLOCKE, will be uploaded every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with the exception of this week. Episode 2 will go up 1 week from today, next Monday. The only reason that we're waiting a week is so that it has enough time for everyone to send their eggs in. Plus, I'll be going to SGC this weekend, and I want to rush and scramble and try and do a whole bunch. Scramble. See what I did there? See what I did there? I don't want to rush and scramble and try and get a whole bunch of stuff done. Then it just ends up being super sloppy, and we don't want any of that. We put too much time, work, and effort into this to end up messing stuff up. So, episode 2 will go up next Monday, and it will be every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from there on out. So, I hope that you guys are as hyped as I am. If you'd like to send an egg in, again, stick around so that you can see the tutorial on how to do so and where to send the egg after that. But with that, I'm going to get up out of here for right now. Thank you all so much for your support, and I truly, truly hope that you are as hyped and as happy as I am that this project is finally here. You guys don't understand. We've been working to get this project done for at least the past 6 months, and I'm so hyped, anxious, and excited for you guys to see it. You don't understand. You really don't understand. But with that, if you guys are looking forward to our new Let's Play, and of course if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. But with that, I'm gonna get up out of here for right now. Okay, you guys, so this portion of our first episode will show you guys very quickly how to go ahead and gen an egg of your own to go ahead and submit to us. If you do not follow the steps listed in this video to the T, exactly as I show you, you will not gen your egg properly, and in turn, your egg won't be used, which is very, very unfortunate, because I know a lot of people are going to be sending in eggs, and please don't let that deter you from sending in an egg. Please don't let the thought process of, oh my god, there's going to be so many people that are going to send in eggs, my egg will never get chosen, because you never know, your egg could be chosen. So might as well do it. But still, even if you think that you know how to gen an egg, even if you do it every single day, please make sure that you watch this. It's going to be 5, maybe 10 minutes at most long. Please, 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 please make sure that you gen your eggs correctly. Watch the video. I can't tell you how many times we've done egg locks and people send in eggs that are genned incorrectly, and it's just It's just like, if you would have just watched, you would have done it correctly. Before you actually go ahead and start genning your egg, there are a few rules that I'd like you guys to keep in mind. First rule is that you can only send in one egg, so make sure that it counts. Second rule is that no legendary Pokemon can be sent in through these eggs. I don't want to hatch an Arceus out of an egg. I don't want to hatch a Kyogre out of this egg. I don't want to hatch a Dialga out of this egg. Make sure that it is not a legendary Pokemon. Number 3, please make sure that when you choose what Pokemon you'd like to be hatched from the egg, or what Pokemon you'd like to be sent in, it is in its most basic stage. So, for example, if you want to send in an Azumarill down the line, you want to send in an Azumarill, make sure you send an Azurill. If you want to send in a Magmortar, make sure you submit a Magby, and so on and so forth. There are so many people that send in like Marils, or they'll send me a Snorlax, or they'll send me something that is not its most basic form. Please make sure you send the most basic form of that Pokemon. I'm stressing all these points so that you guys don't end up genning the Pokemon incorrectly, and your egg actually gets into the game and all of a sudden it can't be used because you skipped over the most basic form of that Pokemon. With all that being said, the link to PokeGen, the program that you're going to use to go ahead and gen the eggs, and a link to the Storm Silver documentation, because as you guys remember, like I said, Juliano, the creator of the ROM hack, actually changed a few things up. So, for example, you could gen certain Pokemon with different abilities, like a Totodile with guts, or things like that. So go ahead, make sure you download PokeGen and download the documentation and scroll through and look up which Pokemon you'd like to send and see if there's anything different that you could add or take away from the Pokemon in this here game. So first thing you want to do is you want to load up a Pokemon generator right here. First thing I want you to do is to go to options right here, target game, set it to Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because that is the base game that we're playing off of. Again, Storm Silver is a ROM hack. It's an ultra version of Soul Silver, but still, we're shooting for Heart Gold, Soul Silver. If you don't have that right, that will fuck up your entire egg. You could gen your entire egg properly, but if you didn't select that, it's going to ruin it. It won't be red. Next thing you need to do, make sure that your PID here is blank. PIDs are only going to be used if you want to gen a shiny Pokemon, and I'll go ahead and speak about that at the very end, but for right now, leave the PID blank. Next thing that you need to do, change the species. Again, I cannot tell you how many times I've done an egg lock and I've hatched a Abomasnow. Alphabetically, Abomasnow is the first Pokemon in the Pokédex because A, B, get it alphabetically. Abomasnow, because people either forget or they don't change it or whatever, and they gen everything else about the Pokemon properly, moves everything except it's an Abomasnow. And Abomasnow, of course, can't be used because it's not a basic Pokemon. You have to send me a Snover. So go ahead and change it up. Let's go ahead and gen a Ghastly just for GP. Next thing you need to do is you need to nickname your Pokemon. You can make this nickname anything that you like it to be. I think the limit in game is 10 characters. I think they changed it in 6th gen. I'm not 100% sure exactly what Storm Silver and Sacred Gold allow, but I'm pretty sure it's 10 characters. I would say just stick within 10 characters. You can name it whatever you'd like it to be. And then make sure you go ahead and check the box next to it as well. Experience is 0, level 1 is 0. You can change the nature to whatever you'd like it to be. If you want to give it a beneficial nature, by all means, give it a beneficial nature. If you want to screw me over in our egg lock, you can give it a non-beneficial nature. It is 100% up to you. The held item is actually kind of important because I'm going to tell you guys right now, you can give it any held item you like. If you want to give it a TM, give it a TM. If you want to give it a brick piece, I don't even know if brick piece is still in the game. If you want to give it a brick piece, give it a brick piece. One thing that a lot of people like to do with the held item, for example, some people want to send in like Jolteons or a Vaporeon, or something that requires a stone to evolve. What a lot of people do is they'll send in the base form of that Pokemon. So with this example, it would be Eevee holding a water stone. And that'll let me know that your intention is for this Eevee to be a Vaporeon. So I'm going to go ahead and give him, let's say, can we give you a Choice Scarf? We're going to go ahead and give Ghastly a Choice Scarf because why not? You know what? No, No one does that. No one does leftovers, Ghastly, either. But I'm just gonna say leftovers just for GP. So you give him a held item. Happiness is at 0. If you set it any higher, it's going to take forever for it to hatch. I will be using a quick egg hatch code in-game as well, so all I have to do is scoop an egg out of the PC and walk 2 steps and the egg hatches, but still, leave it at 0. Next thing, this is where your documentation will probably come in handy for the first time. Since certain abilities have been changed, you might want to go and double check them before you set this, because it might not still be the regular ability that they have in the regular traditional Pokemon games. But we know that Ghastly gets Levitate, so we're going to set his ability right there. Form is for, like, Rotom and other Pokemon like that, but even then, you can't naturally hatch a Rotom Wash. So, pretty much, no one's ever going to have to use the form option right there. It is actually grayed out because we chose a Ghastly, and Ghastly doesn't have any other forms. Country, US, UK, AU is fine. Origin, you can go ahead and, I guess, change it to Soul Silver. Shiny Leaf, leave it as none. And then you can set the gender to either male or female. Make sure you click egg right there and you're good to go. Next thing you need to do is change the Met location. The game should say Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Like I said, you set that at the very beginning. It should say Heart Gold, Soul Silver. When it comes to location honestly doesn't matter. You can choose whatever you like it to be. I'm going to set it as Ecruteak City because Ghastly is cool chilling out there with Morty. Okay, you can set the Pokemon to whatever you want it to be. I'm gonna set it to Luxury Ball because Luxury Ball is my favorite ball. Met level. You want to set this to level 1, and the date you can actually use today's date as well. Now, when it comes to encounter, make sure you scroll down and make this egg, because it's an egg. That's how we're encountering it. You can choose Faithful Encounter and make sure as egg is checked as well, because again, you're sending an egg in if you didn't know. When it comes to the stats, you can set this to whatever you'd like it to be. You can make them perfect IVs. You can give it, set up the EVs. So actually, no, I would recommend that you not randomize the EVs or don't do anything to the EVs, because the EVs will come as we play throughout the game. So if you like to go ahead and set the IVs, by all means, set the IVs. Leave the EVs at 0 for now. Then, when it comes to the attack page, the only rules when it comes to attacks, you can choose level 1 moves and egg moves. That's it. Level 1 moves and egg moves. And again, check your documentation so that you can be 100% sure, 100% sure that you're sending in a legal Pokemon, because we don't want to end up with any more Pauls, Bidoops that have Roar of Time and all this other crazy shit on it. So make sure that you send in Pokemon that have actual legal moves. I'm pretty sure Ghastly gets Lick and a few other things, but still, just giving him Lick like that on his own is perfectly legal. To go ahead and hatch a Ghastly with just Lick, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll also include a link to the Pokédex or a Pokédex in the description so that you can see what the regular level 1 moves are and what egg moves they might have, because just in case maybe Drown didn't change anything about the Pokemon that you want to send in, I'll go ahead and include a link to a Pokédex that has all that included as well, so that you can look that up really easily and really quickly. Last but not least, the OT Miscellaneous tab. You can go ahead and just leave all of this empty. You don't have to mess around. You don't have to change anything. Once that's done, you can go to Save Pokemon from tabs. Go ahead and load it up. Save it as whatever you'd like. The only thing that I'm going to ask you that you don't save it as, do not save it as what the Pokemon actually is. Okay? If you want to send me a Beldum, don't nickname it Beldum. Don't save it as Beldum. Don't do that. You know, name it your username. Do something else. Name it its actual nickname that you gave it. So, like, for example, I would save this as Cheshire.pkm or whatever it is. You know, save it as that. Don't save it as what the Pokemon actually is. That ruins the surprise of an actual Egglocke and finding out what's inside the egg if I just know, oh, this is a Ghastly because you titled it Ghastly. You see what I'm saying? So once you have your file created, I need you to go ahead and email it to nappyegglocke@gmail.com. Again, that'll be included in the description as well. Super duper simple and easy. If you don't have an email account, go out, make one. It's super duper simple, super duper easy. If you are on a Mac, I will include a link to how to Pokegen with a Mac. It might be a little outdated, I'm not 100% sure, but that is the extent of the technical support I could offer for Mac users. I don't run off of a Mac, so I don't know exactly how to Pokegen on a Mac or anything like that. But with that, you guys should be set and ready to go ahead and create your eggs and submit them so that we can use them in our Storm Silver Egg Lock. With that, however, I'm going to get up out of here. I hope that you guys have fun getting your eggs. And again, please don't let the fact that we have a lot of people sending in eggs deter you from sending in an egg of your own, because you never ever know. Your egg could be the first one we hatch, it could be the 5th one we hatch, it could be the 15th one we hatch. You never ever know. Thank you all so much for your support, and thank you for checking out the video. You're me to Nappy 182. I'm out.